Oh, there you are, YouTube. I rented, I almost called it Razor's Edge, but it's not called Razor's Edge. It's called River's Edge. I rented River's Edge on Amazon today. It's a film from 1986, and it stars Crispin Glover, Keanu Reeves, that guy from Lost. I think he was a biology teacher, and he blew himself up with some dynamite. It doesn't star Corey Haim, but it almost did, but I guess he got pneumonia, so was unable to be in the film. Also, who else? Say anything, um, not John Cusack, but the girl, man, what's her name? Can't remember her name. I think it's Sky. Okay, Sky is the last name, I believe. Anyway, she's in it. Who else? Oh, Dennis Hopper. Dennis Hopper. Man, I don't know. I miss Dennis Hopper. Watching this made me really miss Dennis Hopper. I mean, which was kind of interesting. Keanu and Dennis Hopper only had like one very short moment together in like a convenience store or a gas station. I think it was a convenience store. And I guess similar to Speed, yeah, they didn't have much time together on screen. So it was like, I mean, obviously this would be going backwards in time. It was like a Speed reunion for me because we already watched Speed in our marathon. We're doing a Keanu Reeves marathon right now, me and my wife. But yeah, it was just cool that they were in a movie together because I'd never heard of this movie. And I am very upset that I hadn't because I feel like my best friend from growing up, if we were to watch this together when we were younger, like in junior high and in high school, this would be one of our favorite together movies. I have another friend that I think would absolutely love this movie because of the way Crispin Glover is in this. I know he's always on another planet, but he is on another planet in this film. This movie mostly takes itself seriously, and I'll get to what it's about in a little bit. But he has this accent that he does in it that is sort of a mix between like a valley girl, like what Jimmy Fallon does in, what's his little segment called, Shut Up or Ill, that show, the little segment he does on his show, on the Tonight Show. It's like a mix between that and Tom DeLonge, like the one of the guys from Blink 182, where he does the "Where are you?" like that sort of voice. It's like that and the Valley Girl sort of mixed together. And so it instantly infuses humor, comedy into this movie, which is for the most part going for serious notes in a way. I don't know, because Dennis Hopper, his girlfriend, is a blow-up doll. So I don't know. Maybe it's interesting because Keanu is, I feel like, taking everything very seriously. Most of the people are taking this movie very seriously, but you have Crispin Glover, and then who is not taking it seriously, or maybe he is, but the way in which he speaks makes you, the viewer, laugh. I think my wife and I were cracking up whenever he spoke. But Dennis Hopper, his character, while funny, he's sort of written funny, and he does a good job with his humor. It seems to fit, I guess you could say. It's like an between all the serious stuff that's happening and then Crispin Glover doing his own thing over here. Dennis Hopper sort of creates the unifies, creates a balance between the two. That's what he does. He creates a great balance between the two styles that are in this movie. But basically what it's about, a group of friends, like a pretty large group of friends that are in high school. One of them kills another one. I'm not sure if it was a girlfriend or it's just somebody he was hooking up with or what. This is the biology teacher from Lost that blows himself up with dynamite. It's him. He kills this girl, right? And then like brags about it to his friends. I mean, you can see he's a little distressed, but he's not bragging about it like with a happy face. He's like just letting people know. But I think he's coming to terms with the fact that he is going to become a serial killer, is sort of the way I interpreted this, especially by the end of the movie. But yeah, he's bragging about it. Not bragging. I shouldn't use that word because I don't think it's really that. It's just I don't know. Again, he's telling people about it, and you have the friends going in different directions on how to handle this. Right. Some of the imagery reminded me of Twin Peaks. With Palmer, down on the ground, you get something very similar here on the edge of the river, at the river's edge. And I don't know, where was I at? Something about, oh yeah, the friends go in different directions. You have Keanu, who is being very Keanu, the best of them all, being the good person, right? And not turning in his friend, but letting the police know that his friend did this, leading them to the body and such. But then they think Keanu did it, and or at least they're interrogating him in a very harsh way, which I'm sure, they got to rule him out. But I don't know. It was anyway. Keanu's being good Keanu, but then you have Crispin Glover, who was like, our friend just killed a person, man, and we gotta be there for him. We gotta help him. We gotta get rid of the body, man. And he's doing, I think, this California surfer voice, Valley Girl mixed. I mean, it's a unique voice, but he's out there trying to help his friend, right? And his response to this is, okay, we're gonna. She's gone, but you're still here. We're not going to lose you. We're not going to let you go to prison. We're not going to let you get fried. We're not going to let you spend life in prison. We're going to make sure that you are safe. Because he's like, I guess, looking at everybody as a friend. Even though one friend killed another friend, he's like, I've lost one. I'm not going to lose another to prison or the death penalty, which is a unique stance. So he's doing everything he can to help his friend out. And that's sort of his motive throughout this movie is, how can I help him? What can I do to keep him, alive and good? Now this is kind of spoilery already, but I'm gonna get into a deep spoiler here. And so basically, Dennis Hopper is I don't know, should I be telling this stuff? Yeah, let's go for it. I'm already this far. Dennis Hopper is like a person in town who claims that he's killed somebody before. Nobody knows it, hasn't gotten caught, but he's very paranoid about it. For some reason, his girlfriend is a blow-up doll. He's sort of like the drug dealer also to these kids. And basically, he's sort of letting the biology teacher from Lost that blew himself up with dynamite sort of hide in his house, right? And that bio teacher isn't necessarily looking to get off scot-free. He's just like loafing around. Whatever happens, happens. I don't care. But he has a conversation. The bio teacher, who is not the bio teacher, he's a bio teacher in Lost. I can't remember his name right now. I'm sorry. But he and Dennis Hopper have a conversation, and Dennis Hopper's like listening to him. And Dennis Hopper sort of presented this entire movie as a crazy person, right? And he starts listening to this kid, and he sort of realizes during this discussion that this kid is going to be a serial killer. He's going to do this again and again and again. So basically, he kills him, shoots him in the head, right? So he does that, and then it looks like he's probably going to go to prison himself, but you also wonder, because Dennis Hopper's character was talking about how he had killed somebody before in the past, but there's something that sort of alludes to maybe he didn't, maybe he had just killed a blow-up doll before. Maybe I'm reading that wrong, but I questioned it, because he tosses his blow-up doll into the river also, so it's like he killed her as well. But it made me wonder, when he talked about that, was the other person he killed also a blow-up doll? Killed a blow-up doll? Or did he get the blow-up doll because he had a girlfriend that he did kill and then, replaced her with a blow-up doll? But, I don't know, I think there is a possibility out there that who he was talking about before, was also a blow-up doll. But anyway, yeah, this was a part of our Keanu Reeves marathon. I can't believe I've gone 10 minutes. And I don't know, it was, I like this movie. Out of, when we're looking at all these Keanu movies that we've watched, this one I think is going to be, like, if I'm cutting them into thirds, this is in the upper third. Pretty sure. So I enjoyed it a lot, even with the uneven tone. I thought that was great, actually. It was fun. So, I don't know, give it a look. Came out in 86. Yeah, it's called River's Edge. Is it The River's Edge or River's Edge? I don't know. River's Edge, Keanu, Crispin Glover. Just Google that stuff in. You can rent it on Amazon. That's what we did. But give it a look, and thank you so much for spending 11 minutes with me on this movie, and perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.